miljoner. What the fuck? 무서워요. What a day, bro. What a fucking day. Watch. Can we?
Is this a hangover that I didn't drink last night? Why am I stuck on the couch? You said you're moving on. I thought I would be fine, but I'm still lying around. Never felt this before. It's everything people said and some more. I wasn't ready. It's not a choice I got to make. So hello, hello, hello heartbreak. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello heartbreak. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello heartbreak. Is this a hangover that I didn't drink last night? Why am I stuck on the couch? You said you're moving on. I thought I would be fine, but I'm still lying around. Never felt this before. It's everything people said and some more. I wasn't ready, but it's not a choice I got to make. So hello, hello, hello heartbreak. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello heartbreak. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello heartbreak. Hello heartbreak. Hello heartbreak. Is this a hangover that I didn't drink last night? Why am I stuck on the couch? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello heartbreak. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello heartbreak. Hello heartbreak. Hello heartbreak.
Yeah, cleared like there, I guess. Yeah. Sounds all right in there. Wrong one. Can I read or what? Tonight, I'm not sure for the life.
스타벅스도 잘 가네.
Two. Let's go.
미안해요. Kaya natin ticket natin.
Very good.
Thank you.
Come on.
그쪽을 바라보시면서 우리 알파카야 2와 1, 2, 3 알파카야 2와 기억에 새로운 알파카 친구들 지금 이쁜 사진이나 동영상으로 한번 남겨보시기 바라겠습니다. Okay, please now take a picture and video. 알파카 러닝. 자, 여기서 이쪽으로 바라보시면 알파카 친구들 일단 안쪽으로 들어가도록 하겠습니다. Look at the behind, look at the behind. give you more feed, breathe to people. When you're feeding, put on the palate on your hand. When you're feeding, put on the palate on your hand.
Dito ka dapat para hindi madami dito. Gusto ko yung brown. Dito mo, may dali. Dito
자, 우리 이벤트 시간 동안에는 먹이 무료로 드리고 있습니다. 먹이 무료. Okay, Alpaca money time. Please move down fence. Alpaca is going home. Please move down fence.
buy the coin
From there, yeah.
and then you press the button
Ah,
and then the cup will come down.
magic. Thank you.
Ako hindi kilala ko yun.
What time is the bus at it? I still got too much time.
Like the
start, please.
Careful, bro. Careful, bro.
여러분께 안내 말씀드리겠습니다. 잠시 후 당직 수문군의 광화문 배치 완료 후 2시부터 홍대문 앞 광장에서 수문장 교대 의식이 거행될 예정입니다. 행사 관람을 원하시는 관람객 여러분께서는 관람선 밖에서 안전하게 관람해 주시기
队歌手们均入场。
ただいまよりスムーチャン交代儀式を始めます。まず軍楽隊の演奏と交代スムン軍の登場を告げる太鼓が打たれます。
대구 3 타
교대 수문군의 배치가 이어지겠습니다.
Next, the new guard will change formation.
接下来，交接守门军将变换队形。
次は交代スムン軍の隊形を変更します。
현재 수문군이 착용한 군복은 조선 전기인 15세기 복식을 문헌고증에 따라 재현한 것입니다.
The uniforms are a reproduction from the 15th century.
守门军的军服再现了朝鲜前期15世纪的服饰。
ただいま兵士たちが着用している衣装は15世紀の衣装を再現したものです。
다음은 수문장 교대를 알리는 큰 북을 치겠습니다.
There will be the drum beats to signal the beginning of changing the guard.
现在击鼓鸣示，开始进行万岗仪式。
次はスムンジャンの勤務交代を告げる太鼓が打たれます。
대고 3, 타.
Because they want to make sure that they officially transition these guys, and that wakes them up. Boom. Gives them attention for the 18 time. And then those guys standing up there watching everything. It's like official. They all have to. They think we can switch.
지금 두 수문장이 군호와 수문장패를 통해 서로의 신분을 확인하고 굴레를 주고받습니다.
The gate guards are now checking each other's identity and exchanging salutes.
现在，两位守门将互相确认身份，互敬军礼。
両スムンジャンがお互いの身元を確認した後、軍礼を交わします。
조선시대 수문장은 궁궐문과 도성문을 지키는 최고 책임자이자 왕실과 나라를 지키던 중요한 직책이었습니다. 조선시대의 법전인 경국대전에 따르면 경복궁의 정문인 광화문을 파수하는 군사는 약 70여 명, 역조에서 감사, 예주, 정령을 선발하여 지키겠다고 합니다. 수문장의 구령에 맞춰 좌문 대졸들이 이상 없음을 보고하고 기수가 깃발로 신호를 합니다.
8 hours now, guarding the palace. See if they will
수문장의 구령에 맞춰 우문 대졸들이 이상 없음을 보고하고 기수가 깃발로 신호를 합니다. 점고를 마친 교대 수문장은 각 문의 이상 유무와 교대 상태를 확인하기 위해 광화문으로 이동하고 근무를 마친 당직 수문장은 퇴장 준비를 위해 홍대문암 광장으로 이동하고 있습니다.
After a smooth shift change, the two gate guards are now moving to prepare for duty and leave.
接到交接任务顺利完成的報告後，兩位守門將正分別前往各自的位置，準備執勤與退查。
勤務交代が無事に完了し、その報告を受けた両スムンジャンが勤務の準備と退場のため移動しています。
이제 오늘의 수문장 교대 의식을 모두 마무리하는 행복을 치겠습니다.
Drum beats will signal the end of the guard changing ceremony.
现在击鼓鸣示，结束守門將換崗儀式。
それでは交代儀式の終了を告げる太鼓が打たれます。
대고 3, 4.
사진 촬영 시 숨은 문이 불편해할 수 있어 도시나 의정부를 만지거나 불쾌감을 유발할 수 있는 부분을 흡입해주시기 바랍니다. 여러분의 많은 협조 부탁드립니다. 감사합니다.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now have a 5-minute photo session before the guard exits. Please do not touch the guards' uniforms or gears. Thank you for your understanding.
Fucking hell.
어우, 그러니까 이렇게.
아니 이걸 누가 놓고 갔더라고. 걸릴 때.
너무 참고
안녕하세요.
I'm gonna be between the lines, fucked up and everything's alright.
Can I have a piggy back? I gave you a ride. I gave Chloe a ride. 엄마 이거 이쁘다. 엄마 이거 Sige, sunod ako dyan. Wala na nabinusog.
Take this thing. Thank you. right to your throat. You have the chance. You should have had a chance. Somebody, girl, put your foot down. Yeah, you have the chance. Get to do it again. 'Cause I should. Friends have been our friends.
Don't worry, it was me who was calling. Okay, everybody, open up your passport, please. Okay, so now we're gonna go inside the DMZ, actual DMZ, and our next destination. It is the observatory. So if you guys did not.
Okay, so people take ginseng, actually the older people do, and we don't, but the old people in Korea, we believe that ginseng gives us immune system, the stronger immune system, and also it's effective for the anti-aging. So that's why Korean cosmetics are very popular, because we have ginseng inside. But then the best ginseng in the world, it comes from Korea. It comes from Korea's DMZ, so those are the farmland for that. And now, please take a look to the right side. Can you see what we're growing right now? Rice, thank you. So the rice from here, it's popular too, because the rice from the DMZ is very sticky and delicious, okay? And number 3 is, when we go inside, everywhere you go, you're gonna easily see the sign that says DMZ chocolate, and that is because people, the village people who lives inside, they make chocolate with the beans. So like they roast the soybeans and cover with the milk chocolate. It's really crunchy and delicious and very cheap. So if you want to try it, anywhere you can try, it is the DMZ chocolate, okay? So is there anybody who's watched a drama called Crash Landing on You? Have you guys ever watched it? You have not? That's a really great drama, but then it was filmed in here, okay? In the DMZ. So now, please, when the soldiers come inside the bus, we cannot take pictures because we need to respect them. But when the soldier get out from the bus, it's okay to take pictures. We are driving to the military checkpoint right now, okay? The reason why I have sent you the pictures before it is because when we get to the next stop, pictures are not allowed, especially when we look down of North Korea. It is because between North and South Korea, we're gonna be standing at from the borderline down to 800 meter. Everything is military facility because it is, like I said, it's a heavily guarded, right? So that's why when we take pictures, in your picture, we could have the military facility that is from US, UN, and South Korea. So please understand this because it's about the national security, okay? That's why, have you checked my pictures just now? Those pictures, it's okay for you to have it. It's okay for you to even upload it in social media because we cropped out all the military facility out of it. So please do not take pictures only when we are inside the building looking down at North Korea. But if you come outside from the building, it's okay to take pictures, okay? Now, we're gonna drive in within the 2 kilometers, driving to the DMZ inside. So from here, this zone is called Civilian Control Zone, okay? So when we arrive, we're gonna have about 40 to 45 minutes together so that we can look through binoculars. If you did not have any chance to eat, on your way down to the bus, just grab something over there because they have hot dog, sandwich, bagel, muffin too, okay? So what am I going to show you? The first thing I will show you is, I'm going to show you the borderline. You know, when I was younger, I don't know why, but I always thought North Korea and South Korea, the borderline will be a wall or a fence at least, right? But when I was studying to be a tour guide, it was shocking for me to see that our borderline, there's nothing in between. So it looks like one. It looks connected because it is connected. So how do we see the borderline? It's just a grass field where there's no trees, no flowers, nothing is growing. So eventually, you will see the tree stops coming to the south. Our tree stops going to the North Korea. It created 8-meter range of the grass field. That is the borderline. We call it Military Demarcation Line, MDL, okay? And the second thing I will show you is, I'm going to show you 2 villages that is very special. One in the north, one in the South Korea. These 2 villages, we call it Peace Village, okay? So when we signed the ceasefire, it was stating on the ceasefire that says, in North Korea and South Korea, we will build 1 village each side and they're gonna live in the DMZ. And why do we have these villages? So that it's for peace, it's for the future. Because we honestly believe, guys, when we signed a ceasefire, we thought we're gonna get divided only for a few years and then we're gonna get together. That's why we made such decision to keep village people living inside. So our village, you're gonna see a giant flagpole of South Korea where you're gonna see the white color flag flying. That is where 140 48 people only are living inside, and they're the ones who's living with the UN soldiers, okay? So now, what was the original population of the village people in 1953? We had 10,000. So where are these people go? They actually left the village because of the crazy loudspeaker that we had over the years, okay? So in North Korea, guys, they built beautiful village where it's concrete buildings, brightly colored. But then the problem of this village is North Korean government wanted to convince us, come over, North Korea is a better place to live, right? So they ended up putting a so bright light at night, and they used to turn on the music, very happy, cheerful music, and the music flew from North Korea. That is the origin of the loudspeaker fight that we had it until last year, okay? So in 2025 June, South Korea, we turned off the speaker first because our president was changed. Do you guys know? Our former president was Mr. Yoon, who's in jail now because of the martial law that he declared. South Korean people, we agreed to take him down. So the new president was suddenly re-voted, and the new president is Mr. Lee Jae-myung, and he is from Democratic Party. And so everybody, if you want to understand the South Korea's political system, it is quite similar to US, okay? So I'll just like how US has Republicans and Democrats, we also have Democrats, and also we have a conservative is the word that we use. So every time when we had a president from conservative party, we were always not getting along, had a highest tension. But the new president's policy was, we don't have to get reunified, let's just keep peace. That's why we turned off the speaker, and that's why it's quiet today. So guys, how was it like? Honestly, outside of the bus, I could not talk to my tourists. That is how loud the speaker noises was. So what did they play? It usually, North Koreans turn on their speaker at 6 a.m. very early in the morning, and they play a siren, like annoying noises, like oh, sometimes like it sounds like this. So when they turn on the noise, we have to block the noise that's coming from North Korea. That is when South Korean soldiers start putting the K-pop song, okay? So this song went on for 18 hours a day, so from 6 a.m. to 12 a.m. So now guys, think about the village people who's living in the middle. How are they gonna feel? How are they annoyed, like, right? That's why a lot of the village people, and not only that, they were getting old and there's no hospital, so only 148 people are living with the UN soldiers. So today, 10 soldiers from Sweden, 10 soldiers from Switzerland are living in this village together with the village people, okay? So now, everybody sitting on my side, please take out your camera, and you're gonna take a picture in front of the gate, and this is the gate towards North Korea. Everybody sitting on the right side, don't worry, you're going to have your chance to take pictures. I'm going to stop the bus for you, but now let's see. The left side, this is the gate called Kaesong Toll Gate, okay? I will show you on your left side. We're gonna make a slow right turn, okay? Now, 3, 2, 1, right there. That's the gate towards North Korea. It is called Kaesong Toll Gate. So Kaesong is the city that we have on the other side. And now you can see there is nobody who can go inside because it's heavily guarded, and because now North and South Koreans, guys, not just now, ever since the Korean War until today, it was never okay for us to meet in the middle or just cross the borderline. We could not even make a call, no letters, no emails. We can do nothing with the North Koreans, okay? But anyways, that was the gate. Now from here, guys, it's all minefield. Suddenly, you're gonna see a fence that has upside down triangle sign. That is all mine sign, because it was estimated in 2022 in South Korea we still have 2 million of landmines in here, okay? So why? Because I told you back in the day what we were fighting the most was overpopulation, right? And we did not want our people to run away to the North Korea. They didn't want that either. That's why it became minefield. So to the left you can see the mine sign everywhere we go inside. We have animals, and they do activate the mine sometimes, of course. Okay, so we're gonna drive up now to the observatory. So after I show you the borderline, second thing was I'm going to show you the 2 village, 1 each, right? And number 3 is I'm going to show you where the third tunnel started and where it ended, because highlight of this tour, it is not the observatory, it is the third tunnel that North Koreans dug to attack us back in 1970s. So I will show you where it started, and I'm going to show you where we're going to go next, because it's connected, and it's 1.6 kilometers all the way that they've dug all the way so far. Okay, so that's number 3. And number 4, the city that we're going to look through, that is called Kaesong City. In the Kaesong, out of 22 millions of North Korea's population, 200,000 of people are living there. So do you remember, North Korea has 3 classes, right? Poor class, middle class, and working class. Who do you think they are? The people who's living beyond the borderline. They're the third class, working class level. So you will easily see people working outside of the farmland. If you can't see, I'm going to show you. But then one thing that you will hardly see on the other side is there's no cars. Because you can see tractor, but you don't see cars, because North Koreans cannot own a car. So even in the winter, guys, in winter it drops to minus 35 to 40. They still are riding bicycle, because that's the only way that North Koreans commute, which is really sad, because in summer it's really hot, but they're always walking or ride bicycle, even if it's the far away. But then where the village is, you're going to see it. And also, yeah, that's it, that's everything. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, the building is divided into the 3 buildings. First floor is the entrance where the toilet is. First and second floor in the middle, they have a briefing room where it's used for the soldiers, but if it's open, it's okay to go inside, but if it's closed, we cannot enter. Okay, but where we're gonna go is, we will be going up to the 3rd floor, because the 3rd floor is where we can see through binoculars, where we're gonna spend our time. And after I'm done explaining the 3rd floor, you're gonna have free time. You can go get some food. Okay, so what time do you need to come back? 12:50. 12:50. Please be seated on the bus. I'm gonna be walking with the last person, so even if you don't see me, but if you want to get back to the bus earlier, it's okay. So we're gonna be parked right here. Hold on. We're gonna be parked right here.
Maybe back in 1950s, people might have traveled to North Korea, but not recently though.
So which way does the line come? This way here,
No, so look at this. It comes like this. From there, it goes round like this. Like
You can, no, actually here, this is a bulletproof glass. You can.
Okay, guys, I know it's getting cloudier right now because it's raining more, but yes, you have a question? How do we feel about Japanese? Well, for me, that's an interesting question. Like, how do we feel about Japan? I have no grudge against them because I've not been through this, but my grandmother, she used to hate them. And she was like, if I buy anything that is from the Japanese product, she'll be yelling at me. And I know, because as if the older people, they were quite, because they're the ones who's literally got tortured by them. That's why they hate it. But then the young people in South Korea, we don't think like that. It's something that history should be acknowledged. And then, but I know we're not, it's important part of history. But then it's not like we're mad at them. Yeah, so older you get, they're angry. Okay, so now we're heading to the next destination, which is the final destination. It is the 3rd tunnel. So before I explain, I need to ask you, is there anybody who has claustrophobia? Are you all good, right? The reason why I'm asking you is because going to the 3rd tunnel, it is challenging because they never finished this tunnel. We have to walk down, which is 25-story building down, and we have to duck down and walk all the way, and we have to walk up this 25-story building up, okay? That's why everybody who has claustrophobia or who's not feeling well, what I always suggest to my tourists to do is, let's take a look together, and you can decide. If you want to come, you can come. If you don't want to come, it's okay to turn around and come outside anytime you want, because it's only one way in, one way out, okay? But I would say, it's a hill. it's no steps, it's a hill, okay? But yeah, but going down and up, it's okay because it's big. Our military built this so you don't have to dive down, but when you get to the actual tunnel, you have to dive down, okay? So now, that's what we're gonna do. So I would say that in the DMZ tour, if you can do just one thing, I would always say that you have to do the tunnel because this is by far the most interesting thing in the DMZ. So in 1970s, guys, South Korea's economy was growing up. You know why? How it happened is because, well, our fourth president, he decided to make this country industrialized because we don't have anything in our country, and our country is so small, and we knew that in order for us to be stronger, we have to make exports goods, okay? So you guys know us as a country of Samsung, LG, Hyundai, Kia, right? All those companies, that's global companies, they grew so fast because in 1970s, our government sponsored them, okay? That is when we start to become, well, as our country is getting industrialized, education started to matter in our country, well, yeah, until today. But now, let's think about Mr. Kim Il-sung, the first leader. He always believed a country like us, a democratic country, will never survive by ourselves. It's how they thought. But then he's realized that South Korea is living better, right? That is when Mr. Kim Il-sung wanted to attack us. In order for him to attack us, he wanted to build a lot of tunnels to attack us. And we're going to the third one that was found in 1978, okay? So in here, guys, we have 4 tunnels. I'm only going to talk about the third tunnel because if I explain everything to you right now, it's gonna get mixed up in your head because it's so exhausting. So right now, I will tell you about the third one, and when you guys come back from the third tunnel, I will explain about the first, second, and the last tunnel, okay? So the third tunnel is really special because this is the only tunnel that we did not know that they were digging, but there was a man who came to tell us about this, and he is Mr. Kim Il-sung. He was a North Korean government official who ran away to the South Korea for freedom, okay? So he told us that every day when he was asleep, he could feel that somebody's listening to me. And even when he was alone, he always thought that somebody's monitoring me. Why did he think like this? Because that was true. Even today, North Korea's government officials, as higher that they get, they have to understand that they're getting wired all the time, okay? That is when Mr. Kim Il-sung was going crazy and he wanted to come down to South Korea. So why was it so easy? Because what about his families, right? Because that is my question at all the times. But he did not have any. His parents both died during the Korean War. He had one older sister. She's nowhere to be found. He was not married. Maybe that's why it was easy for him to make such a decision, okay? But how did he come down? Because I told you, it's all minefield, right? He came down through water. So he came down through the West Sea. So our fishermen saw him. We rescued him. And after we found him, we were going through investigation. In the investigation, Mr. Kim Il-sung told us that there is a tunnel under the Paju city, okay? So guys, everything he said, can you trust him? No, right? Because until 1970s, guys, we did not have a lot of defectors in our country. So even if he was telling all this information, but was it really trustworthy? No. So that's why we couldn't trust the water pipe. Instead, it looks like this. Can you see? So if this water bottle is filled with water, hold on. So if I press this, what's gonna happen? If this water, yes, if the water will be explode out, right? Because it's all minefield, because it was dangerous. We wanted to be sure before we drill down. So we built 107 water pipes along every 2 meters along the expected area. So these water pipes, after it was installed, we filled it with water and we were just waiting for the signal. So
Two round buildings, that is the restroom. Look at the back, please. And you see a blue slide and white slide together. That is the photo
Ready? 1.
Toll gate that is. Like an airport, we have customs, immigration, and quarantine building, okay? So as you can see, that is the gate towards North Korea, and to the left side, can you see the building, right? If you look over there all the way, can you see the black color transmission tower? But that's what we saw when we were at the observatory, where the black color transmission tower starts at North Korea, and this is the gate. I mean, this is the customs, quarantine, and immigration building. So guys, was this gate ever used? We used it. I remember this day in 2018, we held the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Do you guys know? Do you guys watch winter sports? If you do, that was the time when the first time ever South Korea decided to invite North Korean athletes to come through us. So that's the time when our president, back in the day, it was Mr. Moon. He's from the Democratic Party, who was very, close.
Yes. It's a big motherfucking plane.
Yeah.
That's a big plane, man.
My shawty always late, don't push me away. Hey, my team run it.
It's a big plane.
My team run it. Look on okay, I'ma give it what you say. Give me my tricasso, I don't wanna play. Look on okay, I'ma give it what you say. Give me my tricasso, I don't wanna play. Yeah, my shawty always late.
Baby, तिमलाई चाहिएको छ के तिम्रो लागि always ready छु म दिन सबै नै मेरो लाइफ मेरो टाइम मेरो ज्यान अझै के तिमी भनी मात्र हेर संसार त्यागिदिन्छु यही म तिम्रै नै हो तिमीलाई पनि थाहा छ मलाई नगर न डाउट मेरो नमार न आशा यो जुनी सबै तिम्रै नाम दिए मैले बाचा मलाई ज्यादा चाहिएको छैन खाली चाहियो तिम्रो साथ And I want you and need you by my place hold your hands and make you dance baby take you on a date No matter what the weather I'ma stay Oli खाली पारिदिउन तिम्रो मुटुतिर space And I want you and need you by my place hold your hands and make you dance baby take you on a date No matter what the weather I'ma stay Oli खाली पारिदिउन तिम्रो मुटुतिर space
तिम्रो नै म babe चाहिएको तिमीलाई भन मात्र के चोखोमा तिमीलाई नै साँचेको छु
지금 보시는 동작은 월도입니다. 월도는 과거 적의 기마부대를 제압하는 효과적인 무기였습니다. This is a demonstration of 월도. 당시에서부터 육군, 해군, 여군, 기수단, 해병대, 등급이 위치해 지휘자를 중심으로 절대 있고 하나된 동작을 보여줌으로써 우리 군은 강하고 굳건한 국방수 의지를 표현하고 있습니다.
These motherfuckers go too long. One more time. Thanks for tastes like you swear. One night and one more time. See if you remember stay. Ja, vad fan tycker du? Shoot. Kill, man. Kill. Shoot.
Invading in his ship and locking up Chinese envoys into an underground dungeon. Before telling Edward what was happening in his country, he ordered his special army designed to turn turtle units to improve their mobility and defensive strength, and warships be built for maritime infiltration. In addition, he ordered the special weapons being manufactured to attack the strong fortresses of Bukchon.
Yeah, that's the one. Let's get that sound actually. After this point.